for everything.
No,
All
it's
for
not
disappointment.
materialistic
There you go.
or monetary. No, it was just letting go.
All for everything.
Yeah.
We say that too, you know. So
Yeah.
offer, surrender, submit. What's that? Offer, surrender, submit, and service.
Service.
So we do all that to God. So that way we get frustration and disappointment. We can take that down too.
That's it.
And leave it
that,
there.
Right there. And I was like, woo. He was like, give me that pain from that. Give me that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I used to say, God, don't let me keep making the same mistakes with relationships and all. Then I had to think. He gave me a sound mind. So if I know 21 times it hurted when I made that same mistake, why would I do it 22?
Right.
Let it go. True let go and let God. It takes some learning.
Yeah. It takes being still to have that quiet time.
That's it. Be still and know.
Yeah. Keep those thoughts out.
Yes.
And that's really what the meditation is about.
Yes.
Keep all those thoughts out. Just be watching the silence. Just observe the silence. Be quiet.
That's it.
Use the stillness to get still.
Not conformed of this world, but I have a renewing of my mind.
Separate from the world.
Yes.
Be separate. Come out of her, my people. You can accomplish what you will.
That's it. I just made this thing with the little thing I have. And, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways.
Well, you know,
then.
Yeah, I hear from them.
But I'm in my then because I had to turn. All of that went with that pain I gave up.
Right. You know, and too, you can see that as, you know, we say in our spirituality is that the more we call out the name and offer everything, we're associated with the Most High.
Yes.
Our supreme presence. That's always here. That divine presence. And the more we can associate with divine presence, who's the most pure,
that's it.
The more we are purified of all those dirty things, that contamination, that lust, that anger, that greed, that
all of that
madness, in terms of all that mess that makes us engage in that wickedness, that harmful stuff.
Yes.
So the more we associate with the Supreme, the more we can turn from our wicked ways. You got to be clean.
And I'm so glad. I think I've been doing 360s, you know. But all of that, it's like, come on, that doesn't work. Didn't work then. It doesn't work now.
That's right.
It doesn't. So I've had a renewing of my spirit. So and I'm okay.
I hear you. It's going to get more okay too.
Yes.
You know, you take the holy name. I don't know which name you use. You see, but we say that holy name, the name of the Most High, this supreme presence.
That's it. Holy Spirit.
Yes, ma'am. You call it that too.
And I have to ask him, come into the space that I'm in and the place that I'm in.
There you go.
Meet me right there. I ain't got to come just to the park, but just meet me where I am.
That's right.
Let it go. And it feels so much better.
Because that's our real leader.
It is.
That's our leader, our guide.
That's it.
Our refuge and our strength.
That's it.
And it's in your own being, your own supreme being. And we're not, most of us are not taught that.
No, we're not.
We're looking outside for someone to come and save us. But the Savior is within our own being.
That's it.
So
that's it.
Call out the name and offer everything. Surrender everything.
Everything.
Take it to God and leave it there.
That's it. And I love those old songs. I remember, what needless pain we bear.
Yeah.
All because we do not carry
everything to God.
Everything.
But you know, you're right. Yesterday,
everything.
Yesterday we were listening to Reverend Glover on the radio.
Okay.
You know Reverend Glover.
But
he was doing some of those old favorites, you know.
Okay.
Where you just pat on the floor and they call
out. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can get some of his records, some of his CDs.
I know.
That's the real deal. A lot of us
Yeah.
too far away from the real deal.
We are. That's it. I think not having our kids introduced to things. See, people are letting children have a choice. You know, when I was a child, you going to church, be ready so I can introduce you to. And then as we got older, and when I was in school for human services, I had to learn to read the Quran before I could start counseling. And I read it. People like, I don't want that in my spirit. It's not that it's in my spirit. God knows everybody and what everybody do. I want to see what you believe in. Okay, this is what you believe. I still believe in God. I believe in Jesus.
God is one. God is one.
Yeah.
We have different
Holy Trinity.
We have different ways of probably getting to it, different names. But God is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. We say like that eternally. Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. And where can God not be? You see, in all those books, we respect all the holy books, because all of them inspired to one degree or the other.
Exactly.
You see? So we respect those books, but try to understand that there's one supreme being that's everywhere. It's our own supreme being.
That's it.
Everyone's supreme being.
That's
looking out through everyone and everything all the time.
That's it.
Every ear, the hearing of every ear, the seeing of every eye.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
And
That's
so, we found out too, if you got that pain somewhere, or sickness somewhere, oftentimes you can look at that with your inner eye, that third eye, and focus on it and call out the name while you look at it. And oftentimes we've seen, in our experience, that thing will dissolve. You can't stand in the light of the holy name.
You just spoke it. You remember when I told y'all I fell off my truck in January? And they were getting ready to do surgery. Sent me to the surgeon. Said that I had C3 and C5 in my neck. And he said what he's going to do, go in. He said in my spine, he's going to fill in right there where the bone is bone to bone. So I was asking about, the side effects and longevity. He was telling me everything.
We're going to have to make some big marvels.
So he said, your disc with your MRI, I'm having trouble with it. So I'm like, okay. He said, we sat down another 30 minutes. He said, what I'll do is I'll call you and we'll schedule the surgery then. So they called me 2 hours later and said, we don't know what happened, but our machine erased your disc. Guess what? I was like, all right. She said, so we'll call you. And I called my cousin, it's my best friend. She said, what happened? I said, they said the disc was erased. She said, what you gonna do? I said, when God speaks, he's telling me either he ain't the surgeon and that's not what I need. I have been praying over my arm. I have not been in pain since. Now you telling me I got a torn rotator cuff and that I have nerve damage, but I could do everything and I'm like, people don't, the power of prayer.
I know.
Yes.
And like I say, when I gave everything up and started speaking over my pain, I'm not having this surgery.
You can look at it, don't.
I am not. I'm like, what if he had gone in there, he could have damaged something. My neck? No. But something that I really didn't need. So yes, speak over it. Encourage yourself. Speak over yourself, and it can happen. So.
Well, that's really good. So I'm glad you're thinking about changing your diet too, because oftentimes we're sick because of what we put in.
That's it. This meat, and then they trying to create lab grown meat. It's okay. I can do some veggies and be just fine. Yeah, chicken, fish, and too many chickens you can create.
It works. We say other living, for we're spiritualists. So other living beings are children of the one God too. Yes. So as he's done to the least of these, see, it's not just about human beings. There's only one supreme being. It's not just a supreme being for humans.
That's it.
All of us, the birds, the bees, the trees, all this.
That's it. Because when I see cows on the truck, I don't even want meat no more. I'm like, I'm sorry. Wish I got lit all of them out.
When I was working, I had students who worked at. Good morning.
Hello.
We worked at.
Thank you.
We worked. Had a number of students who were working at the portrait thing over in the house. They brought chickens in on the trucks. They said sometimes those chickens are broken up. They've been pressured. They said they dump them out. And this fella's job was to grab them by the feet and hook them onto this thing.
Yes.
He said, and they would go down the whole conveyor belt. And they had an automatic thing that cut their throats. Yeah. But he said that sometimes the chickens, they see what was coming, they'd raise up. And they had a man down there, a person down the other end would do it manually, for those who would raise up their voice.
Can't do it.
They can't think and reason.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
One fellow was working there, and he said that he was a prize fighter. But he was working there trying to support his family too, and going to school. But he said sometimes they bring those chickens in there, and they had to have all these rubber suits, because he tried to hang those chickens would defecate all over the place. As we've done to the least of these, see? So our veganism and vegetarianism, we're not twisting in the arms and telling them.
Absolutely.
We don't evangelize about it. but it's about compassion
It
for
is.
other living beings.
It
That
is.
unconditional
And I
love.
have it, Lord.
It's that love of God.
Mm-hmm.
The ancient Greeks called it, what do they call it?
Agape.
Agape.
Okay.
And in ancient Sanskrit, it's called it praying.
Yeah.
But it's the love of God, that unconditional love manifesting through us. And you have compassion and empathy for not just human
That's
beings,
it.
but
Right.
all living beings.
Absolutely.
So our vegetarianism, veganism is based on this. It's good for you physically,
It
but
is.
it's better for you spiritually.
It is.
See?
Like they taught us how to hit a deer. They say if a deer is coming across, you try to hit him in the butt. When I see him coming, I blow my horn to try to scare him off.
I guess I'm trying to slow
I
down.
am not
into.
into. If I stop,
No.
okay, oh well.
You don't want to cause
I
pain
am
and suffering
no,
to
I'm not
any
gonna
living
hit
being.
nothing.
You know, and we got it right there in the book saying you reap what you sow.
You know, look, walking down hill, I see the little frogs and the ants.
Right.
I stop, try to step over.
That's right, us too.
Oh my God, no, go ahead on,
That-
Spider,
that's,
you
that's
know.
a fact, you know.
Right.
If we want
Just
goodness. We hear about goodness and mercy to follow us, but we have to put some goodness and mercy
We
in
do.
front of us.
We do.
Because it's going to come back around.
Exactly.
That's reaping and sowing. Sometimes we call it the law of karma.
That's it.
But it's just reaping and sowing.
That's
We,
it.
we put it in front of us, and it comes.
Yeah.
So that's what the whole thing is based on.
Because the deers out here have gotten closer. Have they? Have you been?
Yes.
I'm like,
They used
okay.
to-
Yeah.
We both want to do the same thing. I want you to roam, and I'm just gonna walk.
Mhm.
That's it.
Now,
Yeah.
now we saw just the other day how they just kept eating.
Yeah, just
They
be
kept-
that
they-
close,
they
and I'm
feel it.
like,
They didn't feel in the
wow.
poisonous vibrations.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So anyway, started this thing. So it's good to see you.
Good to see you
man.
all
to see you.
always. And we'll
Yes.
see each other
Yeah.
soon again.